Hello. I'm going to be talking about an organisation called No More Royals, which is led by somebody who's found her niche in life very young, and she's called Riz Posnett. At least that's the name she gives us when she has her interviews. Somebody drew my attention to her. I've never heard of her before, so thank you for drawing my attention. Well, I'm not so sure I should be thanking you, because I had to sit through a couple of interviews with her that were online, and I have to say it was a most distasteful experience. However, I live to serve, and when I get a reasonable request for a bit of research, I do have a go at it. And I am Granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I'm also on Twitter and Gab. All the links are in the description. You can contribute financially to my channel. That's useful. But the best thing you can do is just click that like button. That's really useful. And you can share the video and you can subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, just check you're still subscribed. That's not a given. Okay, I think I've covered all the options. Let's talk about Ms. Posnett. So her argument to do with how terrible it is to have a royal family is that they're very rich, you see. And I've noticed that anti-monarchists frequently bring money into it. I saw another one being interviewed at the demonstration on Coronation Day, all these people in yellow t-shirts, and this particular woman, I'll find a clip and I'll put it up there, also because it was raining, wearing one of those disposable plastic raincoats. Not very eco-friendly, by the way, but it was yellow, which is apparently the uniform. And Miss Posnett is also, look, as soon as I saw her without the sound playing, I knew what she was going to be saying. I mean, she's just wearing the uniform of the rabble-rousing leftist organisation that she started up. There is no diversity with these people. They do look very similar. They have a same way of dressing. They even have the same way of holding their bodies. Usually it's this sort of patronising, chin forward type of way of holding themselves. But then, of course, they're superior beings. Anyway, the one in the yellow t-shirt and raincoat, she started off, I thought, well, this one sounds reasonable. She started off talking about how monarchy is anachronistic and undemocratic, and how she's a Democrat and believes in equality. And it took her about 2 minutes before she suddenly launched into a passionate riff about how rich the Duke of Westminster is, and gave the game away straight away. It's quite obvious she was thinking that come the revolution, they'd take all his money away. I mean, is that the action of a Democrat? Well, what do you think? If the royal family gave every penny they owned, if their entire wealth was distributed to every citizen of the United Kingdom, that still wouldn't solve the poverty problem. In fact, I think it's been calculated that everyone would get about £500 each. And that's it. That's not enough even to get that woman enough education to teach her to read a couple of basic books on economics. I know that some of the left are aware, and whether they know it on a conscious level or not, getting rid of the royals is an important part of their thoughts for the future of this country, because you get rid of the royal family and the structure around it, you've pulled another cultural rug out from under the feet of the British people. We are the sum of our history, and getting rid of the royal family is just dropping the anchor chain, really. Roger Scruton remarked that the left and university types in general aren't so much after equality, whatever they say, as they are after control, because, of course, they will usher in a new age of equality, and they are going to make a better job of governing the country and ensuring that everybody reaches their potential. They're going to make a better job than anyone else because, of course, they're superior beings. They're special. And, of course, to the left, a monarch is a problem because there's nothing that stands in the way of the dictatorship of the proletariat as obviously as a monarch. Right, so that's my opinion of this Miss Posnett and all her fellow travellers. And so you can take that however you want. And now I'm going to give you the warning. And this is very serious. I mean, just look at that woman and take a lesson from it. Never trust a woman who has short, cropped, messy hair and who wears big glasses. Till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.